Oh yeah, what's good, everybody?
What's
We
up?
are we are just getting the show started, so we'll give it another minute or so. Let people log on. If you are an early bird and you're got the notification on one of the 3,000 different locations that we are streaming today, um, please feel free to use your chat. We will be able to see chat on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. So no matter where you are tuning in, we appreciate it, and more than welcome to leave your comments, questions, or your love. And yeah, so welcome to the show.
Why you
My
guys
name
clowning me?
my name
You
my
got your
name
wife clowning me. Everybody's clowning me.
my name is Koplo, and then my good friend here, Carlos Ice Cream Mena.
No. Snack Master 9000.
Hold on, Carlos, hold on, let me fix this. Carlos Snack Master 9000 Mena. For the people that are into the ASRM or whatever it's called, that weird sound fetish thing that goes on. So it's good to have everybody. uh, we're excited for another monthly session of Ocha Sessions, now appropriately branded. We dropped the listening because it was just too many syllables for social media. Yeah, and we're excited to play some music that we think is amazing from the current selections that we have in the back catalog, and of course a good handful of things that don't have release dates assigned. I'm really excited because we have a couple of artists that I've been fans of for quite some time, and we get to play some of their music that we have coming out probably early next year. So yeah,
By
it's
the
gonna
way,
be
our
a good
overlay
time.
still says listening.
Oh well, you know what? I'll fix that. I'll fix that next month. It's listening session works in the context of a live stream, and in social media, it's way too many syllables for a hashtag for sure. But we'll make sure we coordinate our design efforts. The marketing team is like 3.5 people, so we'll figure it out between all the brains. What's up, Ezel? Good to see you, bro. Thank you for tuning in. It's always good to have Ocha fam
I'm
representing.
exhausted.
Well, it's end of the day your time. I'm
I
getting
was I
going.
was up DJing
Oh, that's
till
right.
3:30 in the morning. I like almost at it was almost 1 o'clock. I jumped on Twitch. Shout out to
Yeah,
everybody who joined me last night. I
I
played
was just gonna ask if you had a good little crowd
I
there
played
on the late night.
sexy, jazzy, piano, guitar laden,
Ooh,
jazzy house music. It's fun.
I prefer that over the Beyonce covers.
And I played a bunch of vinyl. I finally,
Oh, did
since I have
you?
my
Dope.
turntables, yeah, I was
They
dropping
sound
vinyl.
everything sounds good now. It's all fixed.
Yeah, man. Drop
Sweet.
some gems. I'm staring at all these records here.
That's what I need to do. I need to get me another turntable, another technique that is accurate, so I can add that to the simmer room. At least one, um, because the one that I listen to is it's not that great. Um, can't be having my records sound warped while we're streaming.
I'm
Um,
excited. So we have new things, couple classics. Can't wait.
all right, want to dive into it?
And people don't understand. Like this is a hard process for us because we have so much music. It's hard
Yeah,
to pick what to
we
share with you
are
guys.
we are scheduled now up to release 140. So it's a lot of music. You know, well over a decade's worth of music. Um, it is a hard process,
And
especially
did we mention we have a special guest also today?
we didn't. We do have a special guest coming up a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. That'll be a super treat. Um, I promise it won't be a Snack Master 9000 treat. It'll be even better. All right, cool. So let's jump into it. So first up, we got DJ Bonnie and Silva, who have both been part of the Ochamanzazi family, been putting out some great music. They have a record that's out right now, OCH 134, called Aliens in Africa. Uh, it's on that Afrotech vibe, tons of energy, abrasive sonics. Let's give
Yeah,
it a
the
listen.
drums are hard.
Hard, hard. super dope. Great ride on that one.
Oh yeah.
Um, drums are hard. It's cool. It's cool seeing those guys team up because I think they're both really really polished producers in terms of what they do, and it's cool to see guys collab on stuff like that, especially when you have like Ocha folks coming together. So that is out now. Head over to your digital streaming and or download services and pick up your copy.
Word.
Um, all right, so let's get into the next one. So this next one, oh, sorry, I gotta do it like this. Forgot I gotta share my tab each time. What we got here? Bam. Look at that guy.
Oh, that's the family right there. David Harness.
Yeah, so this is a Bay Area love. David Harness remixed the song "False Feelings" from my Ocha debut EP, Playground Samba, that came out earlier this year, both digitally and on 12-inch vinyl. And we haven't released this remix yet. We will be releasing it maybe this year, or if not early next year. It's not gonna hang out for very much longer without getting on the schedule. But David, it's super cool to have David remix it because David's he's a legend out here, obviously, but also David back in the late 90s, early 2000s when fake IDs existed and I had one. David was one of the parties that I, would his Soulful Sundays party at End Up was like a party that I always went to, and it was like sacrifice potentially not making it in the door, getting my ID taken away to go to his parties. And he used to give me, he would play all these like really like super golden bootlegs that I'd never heard before. A lot of R&B, a lot of major record label bootlegs, and I'd always be like, "What is this?" And he apparently, I'd have to have him tell the story, but he said something like he would get parts to do remixes for various labels and stuff would never come out or what have you. So he would always give me these little David Harness burn CDs that he would give to me that would have his bootlegs on it, and I made my little collection through the years. So it's super super dope for me to have him remix one of my songs. And he reached out to us and was like, "Would you care if I did my little David Harness thing to one of your tracks?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah, you go right ahead." So so yeah, here's David's interpretation of "False Feelings." Let's play it. Yeah, so like I said, that the original song "False Feelings" on my Ocha debut EP titled Playground Samba. So if you want to hear the original, you can go get that now, digital and also 12-inch vinyl. And then this remix we'll have out fairly soon. I don't know if it'll come out this year because remember, the music stuff works a little slow. So 4 weeks from now is not that far away for the music industry. But we'll definitely have it out soon enough. Excuse me, I'm like choking on my coffee. Uh, but David smashed it. He always puts a great bounce and everything. So couldn't be happier. Oh, I'm getting an echo from you, bro.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Took my headphones off for a second.
No worries. Okay, cool. Yeah, on to the next. Oops, that's not the right one. Here we go. Let me share my Chrome tab. Bam. This is "Love Is Not Enough" by
Oh yeah.
Moish.
Just
I hope I'm saying his name correctly. I emailed him to hopefully try to get some phonetics, but I haven't heard back yet. That's my bad. But I think it's Moish featuring Sego Lodi, and another great record from the Manzanzi catalog. Great vocal, great message, um, fantastic instrumental backing in terms of how the song is put together. Yeah, let's give it a listen. It is out now. You can go swoop it up or put in your digital order. It's 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 on its way. So here we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
just the taste. You don't get the whole thing. And I apologize. I thought the pre-order was already up. I got my week mixed up. I just added the date. Pre-orders will be up in a week from now, but the digital release for the promo release will be out 11/20. So November 20th is when you can actually jump on it. So you're getting the the early look. So write that one down and make sure you check back in probably in
That's a
about
nice
a
vocal. So
week.
who's the vocalist? Is Sego?
Yeah, Sego,
Does Sego have fake Facebook profiles?
yeah. That's
Inside joke.
that's the new marketing strategy. Just get your own Facebook team together and promote and talk shit at the same time to one
Yeah.
another.
Shout out to Azel. Azel's got a new R&B bootleg
Yeah,
on his page, on his
yeah,
Bandcamp page.
hey, yeah, head to Izel's Bandcamp. He's got a lot of good
Hey,
music on
Azel,
there.
put the link in the chat there
Yeah,
so people can
I
go
think it's
listen
I
to your
think
stuff.
I think it's just the Izel.bandcamp.com, but we'll highlight it for sure. Right, let me pull up the next one here. Bam! Look at that. That dude, such a handsome young man.
Nice.
And I'm talking about Saint Evo. So this next one is out right now. Like it
Yep.
just landed for the early digital um, release on TrackSource. This is me and Saint Evo from Kenya, also the label boss for Celsius Degree Records, and also an Ocha producer. We've had some cuts from Saint Evo bless the catalog in the last couple of years. So and he's a hardworking guy. Does a lot. Is doing a lot with music. Doing a lot with what he's got going on in Kenya, and he's a super cool guy. Has a really interesting lifestyle. Maybe one future episode we can have him on for a quick chat, just because he's into so many different things. But really cool working with this dude. Um, he's got an approach that he tends to like really polish off his sonics, and things tend to always have room where um, I'm kind of all over the place. Sometimes I make just a muddy mess. Sometimes I make things a little too sparse or too pretty and not hard enough, as Carlos would like to say. You need to make it bounce more. So it was cool working with him and kind of like trading ideas back and forth to how we put it together. And um, it was also the first time for me where I didn't determine the arrangement of a song. Like pretty much every collaboration I think I've ever done in any magnitude, I've always kind of had final say on the arrangement. And I don't know if that's just my way of doing things. It's like where I'm most organized, but he chose final arrangement. I was super happy with it. He also mixed it, and then I did the final kind of mastering touches. So yeah, here is Slide by Koflo and Saint Evo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and there you have it.
that's
It's
hot.
nice. It's a nice little journey. It's got like it's the kind of tune that um, I'm really happy that it finally came out because it's been in the catalog waiting to be scheduled for uh, for a while. But man, I was really hoping that Club Life would be going on because like sonically, it's like one of those songs when you play loud as fuck. It's really nice,
Yeah, yeah.
nice and loud. Um, y'all know how that goes. Did
How,
you
how many
guys?
how many have we done so far?
We have done four,
All right.
and I want to make sure. Bam, we're talking brother Ezel coming through. He just had a bootleg that he just dropped, the R&B remix. Check out his stuff. He's got a ton of great stuff, and then you can also check out his back catalog on Ocha too. But there you have it, folks. Ezel.bandcamp.com. And then also to mention that every first Friday this year, Bandcamp is doing 100% revenues to the label and or artist. So if you are not a Bandcamp user or purchaser or patron, you should start. And first Fridays are a great way to show your support to the labels and the artists. Ocha.bandcamp.com if you want to check out our back catalog. Again, 100% of the revenues.
Hit him with the ad.
Oh,
Hit him with the ad.
hold on
Check
a
this
second.
out. Check this out. High
Are you
quality
ready?
production, y'all. Check it out.
We're gonna go from level 4 to like level 11. Here we go.
That's some high quality shit, man. What?
Rosie, we're gonna have to start paying Rosie Perez some kind of dividends.
No, we don't. Shout out to Stingray. What's up, man?
Shout out Stingray. Yeah, we just had Stingray take over the Ocha Instagram. So thank you all who checked that out. Stingray's wicked when it comes to especially the percussive vibes, man. He gets down with it. Uh, all right. So moving on, what do we got next here? Let me set this up. Ooh, yeah, okay. We got another Ocha Manzanzi goodie. Bam, there it is. Tears.
Oh yeah, this is good too. This is my boy Josie Chavez. Shout out to Josie Chavez down in South Africa. One of the folks that brought me down a few years ago for a little mini tour when he was at YFM. I don't know if he's still at YFM, but he was at YFM doing a show there. And yeah. And
Oh,
Olule has a song, older. I can't. I'm trying to remember the name of the song. She has a song on Ocha and Zanzi from years ago.
mm.
So it's nice to see her back on the label.
Yeah, and this tune is coming out super soon. Again, probably in another week and a half, I'd imagine. We're gonna see the pre-orders go up for it on TrackSource, so you can check it out and add it to your cart early, so you don't forget when it does drop on 11/27. This single is dope because there's an instrumental version that is like it's the same backing track production, but it actually has more instrumentation. So it's nice that it's not just like an instrumental without the vocal. It's actually kind of like a different take on the tune. So really, really cool that you have for the real eclectic DJs that don't just play the track because it's hot, but they want the tools and the options. This is going to be a great single release. So mark that in your notepad uh, to go check out both versions of the tune. So let's give it a listen.
Feeling that I'm drowning in my tears. Lord, my God Almighty, please save me when I'm drowning in my sorrows. Don't let me lose control. Don't let me lose control. Don't let me lose control. Oh, tell us I beg you. Tell us I beg you. Tell us I beg you, my Lord. Tell us
Yeah, you know
Dope.
she's on the MZ song. That's what I can remember. Zino de Sa.
Yeah,
Zino de Sa.
dope.
Yeah, she's the
You,
one singing that.
you know what I like about that style of production? I don't want to say it's dated just because it reminds me of like a mid 2000s like South African style track. But what I like about that is like how full things sound, like
Right.
instrumentally with the vocal. Whereas today we're relying heavily. We're hearing a lot of full sounding songs come from like distortion inside of the synthetic, like the different types of like stabs and leads and stuff that people are playing, those basses with the heavy fuzz on them and the distortion. And it's just kind of nice to hear, like, even though it sounds like a fake piano to me, like just the richness of that fake grand piano and kind of how all the instrumentation, the fake horns and stuff, like it just sounds full. And he did a great job with the production. Obviously, the vocals are really nice. Everything fits. So um, I always like to mention that it's like part of the choice of us choosing what's going on with this music is kind of like, it's we hope to get stuff that's unique or beautifully written songs or stuff that's just gonna make you jack into your neck spasms. But sometimes it's just kind of nice to really encompass like the full sonic idea. And uh, Josie definitely nails it with that one.
Nice. So that's
Uh,
5 songs.
that is 5 songs.
All right. Time for our special guest. You guys ready? Special guest. You
Yeah.
ready? Big surprise guest, everybody. Check it out. Boom.
Bam.
What?
T-
What's that?
turn off the Fox News, bro.
No. You gotta watch Fox, man. You gotta watch Fox just to see the idiot. Like really. But anyway, you gotta watch them all. But what's up?
Oh,
Nothing.
just chilling.
We're playing some upcoming stuff from the label.
Oh, nice.
We do it once a month on a Thursday.
We take an
Uh,
opportunity for everybody to listen to Carlos eat some snacks for a
Right.
few minutes.
Show his ice
It's gone
cream.
now.
Show his ice cream and make us mad.
Yeah, I made some last night. It was birthday cake,
Oh no, you see.
birthday cake cookies, and chocolate chip ice
Yeah, I hate you.
cream.
So yeah, we getting ready for what is it? Saturday.
Yeah. I wanted to have you come on just to pump up Saturday a little bit. Tell people what you're doing though, because I know you said you're not playing house.
No, I'm not gonna play house. So basically, I don't know, maybe a few people may know my show, radio show, WYRB. Basically, just everything across the world, all the music that I love, mostly more down tempo, not really down tempo, just funk, soul, jazz, whatever. Um, I thought it would be an interesting time to do something like, I knew the elections were coming up and everybody's going to be doing exactly what they're doing. They're tired of it, and I thought it'd be cool to just, while people are cooking or just getting home from work or whatever, just like you're turning on your radio station, just playing the jams. You may hear some stuff your mother played or, introduce you to some new things. Actually got a special guest, DJ Immaculat's going to show up and do a little funk set as well.
Dope.
So yeah, that's basically it. Just something that we can all kind of get together and just jam a bit. We may play some house. Not really ruling that out, but it's more the WIRB format. Just kind of playing things that I've either discovered recently or just things I love. Staples of my collection. I'll be playing some vinyl as well as stuff from Sticks and the CDJs. But yeah, just gonna explore some music and just kind of catch a vibe and chill out.
Yes, and it
Wait for the
starts
results.
Saturday at 7 o'clock Eastern, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Casamena Twitch channel. So go follow the Twitch channel. So when we go live, you get alerted, like some of you did today, right? We went live and you got an alert to come check this out. Shout out to the whole family that's popping in here. Big shout out to my man Justin on the check-in, and Rafa all the way from Brazil in the building. Shout out to all the family that's checking in.
Yeah, so there's no cost. It's just donations if you want to give something. But it's basically just come listen to some good music, hang out, and I think you can play as well, Carlos, right?
Yeah, I might play some.
Yeah, cool. Play some more.
Some bachata.
Oh, perfect. I got my red shoes ready.
Thank you, sir.
No worries. Have a good night.
All right.
You too, brother.
Peace.
Bye.
Look at that little special treat for you guys.
We're like a real TV show. We can just summon people from across the planet. They don't have to like do the whole like wait and listen and then speak 30 seconds after you ask the question.
Exactly.
We're like super pro. Dope. So yeah, join us again. Just to recap, join us 7 p.m. this Saturday, November 7th. Twitch.tv/Casamena. Go over there, hit subscribe immediately, or follow, or whatever it is that you're supposed to do on Twitch, whatever word they use to make sure you can get those notifications. And yeah, we'll have O and some other folks joining us to play lots of cool music. It's not just gonna be sweaty time, so should be fun. Might be for me, kind of depending on how my day's going. But
let's get back to it. What's next?
So, all right, so hold on, I lost my tab place, so I gotta go back. All right, cool. Here we are. Let me do this.
And you guys that are on here, don't be selfish. Share the links to your friends. If you're on Facebook, share it on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, share the link with your friends and let them know to come in and check out some of the music we're playing here.
So this well cardiganed gentleman staring at the record collection is Pietro Nicosia, who is a producer that I'm sure some of you have heard before. He's had a lot of records. He's also multi-instrumentalist. He's played a lot of keys on a lot of people's music for a lot of years as a session musician. But he likes to make organic kind of polyrhythmic music. Some of it's kind of funk inspired, Afro-Cuban inspired, Brazilian inspired. He's from Italy. I don't know if you could tell by the Pietro Nicosia, but anyways, he's a cool friend and family member here at Ocha, and he's put out a lot of records with us. And he has done a tune with Christian Giustini. I hope I'm saying that right. Like, Italian is almost as bad as my German, which is non-existent. They have a tune called Acqua Fresca, and yeah, it's drums and great piano runs and licks. And here is a little snippet. We don't have a scheduled release or anything for it, so you're getting super early access we don't know when this is coming out. It's not even on the radar, other than we know it's hot, and we wanted to play it for you. So here you go. Here it is. Yeah, that's all you get.
Woo-hoo-hoo. That's
That's
fire.
yeah, that's all you get. If you want to hear more of that, you can tune into one of our streams because Carlos and I'm sure will be beating the hell out of it in the coming weeks and months. So you can, that's where you're gonna have to catch the next bit of that track. But sorry, I realized I didn't mention that the feature with Christian, that's the percussionist that he teamed up with on this. So yeah, really really cool combination there between those two gentlemen. So stay locked for that.
Word.
All right. Next up. Oh, yes. This one makes me very happy. Hold on, I'll switch out the tab here in a second. Bam. So that guy, that's Turbo Jazz.
Or Moondance.
Or Moondance. Not sure yet. And neither is he for this particular release. But this one is super cool. So for those not familiar with the Turbo Jazz's back catalog, this guy has been producing and DJing for a long time, a couple decades, and he has a ton of music out on Local Talk, Defected, lot of really established international labels. He's an Italian gentleman. When his music came across my inbox, I was like kind of scratching my head, like I didn't know. It just, I've been a fan for so long, and it's super cool to see Ocha get this kind of producer wanting to be a part of the catalog. And for those familiar with his back catalog, you would know that he tends to rely heavily on kind of jazz and what I would consider more of like, UK left field approach to dance music. Not to say that he can't do more of like the straight ahead stuff, but tends to have a lot more syncopation, broken vibes, just a great sonic palette in terms of the way he produces music. This particular project he approached us with potentially is going to be a part of his new moniker called Moondance. So we're not sure yet, but you'll be hearing Moondance music coming out throughout the rest of the year and next year, and that's also Turbo Jazz. So a new moniker, really excited to be a part of that progression in his music, considering what he's been doing. So without further ado, let's give a listen to, it's going to be an EP. I don't want to give away too much, but here's Nightjar from the potential Turbo Jazz or Moondance EP coming out most likely next year. right, just a little bit. And
Damn.
let that song, if nothing else, let that song be a lesson, and this next song actually, but let that be a lesson and an advisory to all of the producers out there listening to us, whether you're live listening to us live or you're hearing this in the archive. um, Send us your deep dance floor business. People, I get people writing me emails and reaching out to me trying to like work with Ocha, and they're like always trying to find a way that ties things into this, what people think is like this modern context of Afro house. And that's not at all the way that we work. We don't have this. I think people are confused by the Cowrie logo. Like we want dope house music. Give us your deep, give us your soulful, give us the stuff that doesn't sound like it fits in a bucket, or it's one of three or four records in a tiny little section inside of the crate. Um, give us the whatever you got that you feel like you don't know where it should go, and let us listen to it, because we love that stuff. We want to play music for dancers. We want to make this stuff come to life and not just get buried somewhere. All right. So,
Yeah, we don't want formula tracks.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not here to talk shit, but
No,
yeah,
I'm here to talk shit.
yeah. Just if you feel like this, if you feel like you made a song that really captures another song really well, don't send us that one. Send us a song that you've never heard before, because you made a song that you've never heard before. Um, yeah, leave the formulas up to everybody else. Oh wait, I'm not sharing my thing. Here we go. This next one's another great example. So excited when this one came across as well. So that fine gentleman there, that is Between Speakers. Oops, I thought I put up the thing. If you're not familiar with Between Speakers, is from what I understand, is a relatively new moniker for this guy. But I have been a fan of the stuff that he's put out as Between Speakers. But his previous moniker, or I don't know if it's still active, is Soul Science. And the guy just knows how to do, in my opinion, what I would call deep house. Um, he knows, he understands the stuff. He's got a great sense of like that low end feel and the space for it. He makes tunes that I like to dance to. I was really excited to hear him reach out and want to do a project with us. And this wasn't like he made something and he was looking for a home. Like we worked through this project. So really proud to say that this is something that we have on Ocha. We're gonna play. This is an EP. We don't have a date for it. Probably early part of the year. I don't know if it'll come out this year, but definitely won't take too much longer before it comes out. And this is a two-track EP. Here is Once a Dub from this EP. Yeah, I'm gonna. I've been playing that. I've been playing that and mashing that up on my stream from time to time. And every time I'm like, I'm gonna have to hit him up and get the rest of the stems for this, because yeah, I'm gonna have to do a version of that at some point in the distant future. It's too much like goodness on the palette, on the sonic palette with that one for sure. So once again, if the Turbo Jazz Moondance song didn't reiterate it, the Between Speakers, aka Soul Science, I hope reiterated, like we want this kind of shit If you can give it to us, we will gladly fucks with it. All right. So now, oops, gotta change this over here. Oh, okay. So now we're gonna dip into the archives a bit.
You got a
So I'm
lot of
gonna,
feedback on that last one. Everybody loved that last one.
I we need to write a thank you note to the AR guy, A&R at Ocha, because he knows what he's doing. So this one I'm gonna let Carlos speak on these next two to give you a little bit of we haven't those we don't know when those last two are coming out. We don't have a scheduled release date. We're just giving you a little tasty taste.
2021.
Yeah.
You know, the more I listen to some of these songs, we're kind of picky about what we put on vinyl because it's such a pain in the butt to press stuff. But I think we're probably in 2021 we'll probably wind up pressing more things than we've pressed before because it's a bunch of really dope tunes that I personally want on vinyl.
Sure.
So we'll probably press some of those things up.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just waiting for the fire engine to go by.
Oh, you hear that?
Oh, of course, we all hear it. The whole world hears it. When
Rafa
you're
says he has some weird experimental stuff.
okay, send it.
Send it, bro.
Come on, man. You know how to get a hold of us. This guy is over there.
Thanks for Stingray. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man, we're really excited about. I mean, we've been putting out good music for a while, but we're excited about some of the deep stuff that's coming. We got who else? We got what's his name? We got Vic Lavender.
Yeah, next year. I mean, I was gonna save it for maybe the next session or so, but
Yeah,
we worked out an original 3-track EP with Vic Lavender, which is going to Wax for next year. It's gonna take a while before that comes out because obviously we get in line with the pressing and then trying to work stuff out to where hopefully things will get for record sales and stuff. We'll get back to a place where people are collecting a little bit more, and who knows, maybe if things get back on track for Record Store Day next year, we might see a good time to be able to drop it. Vic is one of the coolest fucking dudes to work with. So you couldn't ask for a more chill partner to be releasing an EP with. So we'll just make sure we have the right timing with everything, and I'm super excited about that. I've already beat the hell out of the record on my stream, and I'm gonna bring it back maybe next month because I was like I need to take at least 4 weeks off from playing that because I just been playing it nonstop. It's so
yeah,
good.
for sure.
If we're talking about like deep and the stuff that I think a lot of the times doesn't fit the bubble. What we have just the whole month of October, we tried to curate it a bit towards deeper stuff. So if you head over to wherever you buy music, Traxsource, Beatport, Bandcamp, etc., if you're streaming music, and you just check out the last, I'd say, 4 to 6 releases, stuff like the Neil Jank in the UK, Over 12, the Shige release with Q Violin, Ricky Alves, Sacred Hearts.
Yo, shout out to William, man. He's been killing it.
Yeah. Um,
So William of Ancient Deep is now going by Sacred Heart, and we have a string of releases from him. Actually, we've released some things, but we have some things coming up that are all straight dance floor fire. He also has an EP coming out on Yoruba Records that features myself, and I think he's got a cut with you too, right?
yeah, we did.
So that's
we did a
coming
track
out.
together. Yeah.
That's coming out on Yoruba. Hey, you guys want to see Oshunlade's couch real quick? Check it out. Look at that. That's Oshunlade's couch. All right.
That's the golden throne, as they would say. So yeah, yeah, a lot of good stuff that just came out. Really dedicated towards trying to curate some deeper sounds and trying to break the mold. Get out of the circle of like the same sound that's always gracing the charts, and trying to push the envelope and give the opportunity for people to feel comfortable to do music that they're feeling and not necessarily what they think everybody else is feeling.
Right. Yeah, the
So,
reason. Sorry.
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was going to say the reason we did that and showed you Oshun Lade Scotches. So those of you who came late, we had a special guest earlier. We had Oshun Lade on to promote the event coming up on Saturday. So on my Twitch channel, so what you need to do is go to twitch.tv/Casamena, hit follow, and click in the little bell so that it reminds you whenever I go live, it'll send you a notification. So 7 o'clock on Saturday, Oshun Lade will be on doing like a 4 or 5 hour set, not house music, or maybe a little house, but mostly just jazz, funk, and just good soul music. So it should be fun.
Yep. So speaking of breaking the mold and helping shape the landscape of things, for the next two tracks, we're gonna dip back, way back in the catalog, and share a couple of releases from the Ocha 20 series of the catalog.
Hey, what's up, Emily?
Hey, there's Emily, Ocha Records staff in the house. So Carlos, tell us about this one here, please, as it makes its way onto the screen.
Okay. What is it? Oh, yeah. So this cat right here, this guy Nawadan. Two things about this guy: amazing producer and incredibly unique voice. And when I heard the vocal, the original vocal for this is crazy too. I think we're gonna play that jazz remix. But the original, I heard it and it's just a whole mood. It's a whole vibe. And man, we gave it to At Jazz and he At Jazzed it.
Yeah.
So that's I mean, and Nawadan's a kind of an elusive, reclusive kind of guy. He's not a DJ, so he's not out there. You don't see him DJing. He's in South Africa. He does his thing. He likes to produce music, but he's not a DJ, so he doesn't really like go out and perform or any of that stuff. So he's in the background, but he's put out quite a few tasty tunes on different labels, and we were lucky enough to get this Forever joint, which is an Ocha classic now. So anyway, right here is At Jazz Astro remix of Forever.
That one's out. So
I love that song so much.
There's no secret there. There's a bunch of versions of that tune. I've played the living snot out of that tune when it came out, and it continues to be like you said, a classic. So definitely a favorite of mine. Go check it out wherever you buy or stream your digital music. It should be there, including our Bandcamp, ocha.bandcamp.com. All right, tell us about this last little preview that we have here. Let me share that.
Oh yeah. So Lemon and Herb, shout out to the boys. So back when Lemon and Herb were three guys, they were signed to Ocha Records. Signed them early on to do their first album. And before we released the first album, we put out some singles. And this single right here, Villani, was an instant hit, just crushed by Trinidadian Deep on his remix. I think on that package was Trinidadian Deep, myself, the original, and I don't know if there was another remix.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. It was you, and Awanadon,
oh yeah, Nawadon did a remix, right?
Jazzmatic.
Yeah.
The Trini was a different release, I
Oh,
think.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking
No,
of
Trini,
another
Trini,
song.
yeah, Trini was a different release.
Yeah, Trini did a different song.
Yeah,
Lerato.
yeah, the
He
Rato.
did Lerato. Yes, I'm confused about that. Anyway, Villani was such a big record, and then they did their own remix of it as the soulful remix.
Yeah.
And we had there's a couple other remixes on this package, right?
Right. Yeah. This package this was like the remix
Oh,
package.
this is the
This,
remix package.
yeah,
Okay.
this is the remix package. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So the soulful remix that you guys are gonna hear, like all the DJs just grabbed onto. I think Louis was the first one that just started beating it to death. Everywhere he played, he was playing this remix, and so of course everybody else started playing it.
right.
But this is another great, beautiful song featuring Moonchild, who's doing more kind of pop alternative stuff now. But she absolutely crushed this vocal, and it's so beautiful. So without further ado, Velani.
There you
Woo!
have it. Little tasty taste. That one's out. It's out right now. It's not hiding. It's there for you to go and grab. And they just had an album come out, right?
Yeah.
So
Shout out to my boys Lemon and Herb and Stro, their manager. They have a new album out called Aura. I think it's on Black Motion's label. I think. Um, Shout out to the legend Patrick Wilson in the building.
hey, what's up, Pat?
That's what's up. And
West Coast legend.
yeah, shout out to everybody who's been listening. Let's hit them with the commercial one more time because that's just dope.
All right, everybody.
One more time.
One more time.
And remember tomorrow. Yes, go ahead. Tell
I
them.
was gonna say tomorrow, first Fridays, every single month for the rest of the year at least, on Bandcamp. All of your money that you spend goes directly to the artists and/or labels in control of that Bandcamp. So no other entity gets a part of that money. It goes straight to the folks that are doing all the hard work. So please stop by ocha.bandcamp.com tomorrow or anytime that you feel like you can get to it and get your Rosie on. There you have it.
Yeah. So tomorrow you get 20% off. What is it? Bembe 20?
Yeah, use the code Bembe20. We're letting that code run through the end of the year. So stop by anytime you like. Pop in Bembe20 as many times as you'd like. There's no limit on the code. Spread it out to your friends and say, hey, if you want to dig into the Ocha catalog, here's 20% off at any time, as many times as you'd like.
We got a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Let's
Is
give
there
them
any-
another song.
one more song. Oh
One more
no.
song.
Oh no.
Is
not
that
one.
is that to mess you up with your flow?
I am just on the spot. I have to find something. Are we gonna go something old, something new? What chat? Tell us. Do you want to hear something in the future, or do you want to hear something that maybe you had missed, and we'll just pick something super fly on the spot? I give the chat 2 seconds to dish it out while I jump into my folder here.
Word, word. So yeah, keep in mind Saturday, 7 o'clock.
Let's see. Oh, new. Okay. So far we got the new.
Oh, let's let him hear Zell's joint. Did we do that
We
already?
already did it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did it last month. Yeah, Zell, we played your joint last month.
Yeah, we did.
That's gonna be fire.
Yes, it will be.
You know, I DJ'd last week at the 22nd annual International Orisha Conference, and I did a 3-hour set, and the whole set was nothing but Orisha chants. I think I played maybe 2 or 3 songs that were like deep house, but it was mostly like Orisha house music, and everybody was going nuts. And I dropped your tune as well, and they loved it. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to play it, but that's okay. don't you here? Look at this cool tune that we have, but you're not allowed to play it. All right, here we go. So this is so far in the future.
Yo, what's up with your wife? She's feeling herself. She like been clowning me.
Yeah, well.
Damn.
Shout out to Tsunami Sense of Humor. All right, so this.
So what was it? What did people say? Future or old?
Yeah, we'll go with the future. So this one, okay. So this tune we actually already previewed the original mix, and this tune we decided not to release it this year because of COVID. And we think it's a tune that really deserves it deserves some non-COVID times, but we're gonna get to a point where it just sucks because if things keep prolonging with club life and all that stuff, we're just gonna have to make do and give people good music. But this is a remix that no one's heard. And hold on, I gotta put in the info. It's on the spot. This is. Bam.
Oh yeah.
I really reached in there for this one. So like no one's heard this. This is super cuts. This isn't even the final mix down. That's how much you haven't heard this. So here we go. Pullman Porter's You Make Me Better, which will get released probably early next year, and then this remix is gonna come way down the line.
I start stressing heaven, one more for my family, but you still believed in me. You would tell me you get my back. You'd say we'll be fine, trust and believe that. That's when I started to feel we'll make it through this ordeal. Because of you, I did believe that. You did me when I'm down. You make me better. You make me better. The better half of me. Without you, I'd be lost. You make me better. You make me better. I'm your Georgia, my reason. Without you, I'd be lost.
There you go.
That's really good. This is different for you. It's not full of overdone percussion. It's really good.
Zing, zing. Yeah, you know the funny thing is you obviously haven't been hearing my remixes that people have been having me do, where I have only one track of congas instead of
Because God forbid you don't have any congas.
it's hard for me to make a track without congas. Okay, I don't know. Tambores te llaman. I don't know. I I love congas.
You got a lot of love on that one.
Thank you. I appreciate it, everybody. It's really the Pullman Porters with their amazing vocals and their songwriting. They killed that. I can't wait for those tunes to come out. But yeah, so thank you all so much.
Someone said you've got conga 19.
Yeah. I've had Coca 19 for like
That's Emily.
10 years. There's no getting over that one. That one's like once you catch it, they don't have a cure for it for that one. There's no vaccination.
Patrick's asking Amy to hide your congas.
Yeah, actually, they're not in my room right now. They're in my garage, and I'm missing them not having in my corner holding the weight down of the room. All right, well, cool. So let's stop making fun of me and let's let people get back to their day. Thank you all for tuning in and joining us, and we'll be back next month at some point, probably mid-month, to give you all some more sneaky previews. But as we say time and time again, Ocha tries to release every single week. We try to give you something. So you can follow us on whatever digital source, streaming and or download that you would normally purchase music. Click the follow, click the like, subscribe, whatever. So you get the notifications. Tracksource, Beatport, even they have a way you can follow your favorite labels and artists. So yeah, follow us, and thank you all for your amazing and continued support. Thank you to everybody who's keeping up with all of our various little activities we got going on, and all of our DJ and music production and music people, family that are staying cool and staying motivated and focused and not letting things get to you.
I just want to say one more thing.
Yeah.
If you go to ocharecords.com and click on where it says Ocha Gear,
Mm-hmm.
yo, we got the Black Lives Matter gear where all the proceeds go to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. We got them Zanzi Love shirts. We got all the goody. We got the Playground Samba shirts. Of course, we got the Ocha Records and the Ocha and Zanzi shirts. It's all in there. So go to ocharecords.com, get yourself some fresh gear so people know you're down with the goody and support. Because that's I mean, we're in a pandemic right now. This is how we. Oh yeah, the Bembe shirts are there. The Casamena Radio Hour shirts are there.
That's Casamena Radio Hour. That's like a dinosaur show. Like that's we used to do this show called Casamena Radio Hour. It was sick.
And the Ocha logo shirts are there. So everything's there. You want to support the label, that's the place to do it. And then, of course, our Bandcamp, where all the music is there, and use the Bembe 20 code for the music. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
We need to make Ocho masks. Patrick just called it. We're slipping.
Yeah, we need some Ocha masks.
Yeah, we need some Ocho masks for sure.
All right.
Thank you to everybody in the chat. Ray, Paul, Howard, Frank, Patrick, John, Kirsten,
Rafa, Emily,
yo, Alpha
Amy,
Soul,
Donna.
Thank you, everybody.
Paul Howard, Ezel.
For interacting and hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace, everybody.
Love you guys. Peace.